Want to grow your own spicy jalapeños, sweet bell peppers, or maybe even something a little more exotic? Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, planting peppers can be easy and incredibly rewarding. We're here to guide you through every step so you can enjoy a bountiful harvest right at home. Peppers are a staple in home gardens for a reason. They're versatile, full of flavor, and surprisingly easy to grow. Plus, growing your own means you get the freshest produce, save money, and can experiment with varieties you might not find at the grocery store. Imagine plucking a ripe, colorful pepper from your garden and adding it straight to your meal. Nothing beats that. When it comes to peppers, the variety is endless, making them exciting to grow. Whether you prefer sweet bell peppers, spicy jalapeños, or more adventurous types like ghost peppers, there's something for everyone. Consider your climate, space, and taste preferences when choosing the right variety. Warm, sunny spots are ideal for heat lovers like habaneros, while cooler climates might suit shishitos or sweet peppers. Even with limited space, peppers thrive in containers, making them perfect for patios or balconies. Just remember that containers dry out faster, so keep an eye on watering. Getting your peppers off to a great start begins with the right soil and location. Peppers love well-draining, loamy soil rich in organic matter, with a slightly acidic pH of 6.0 to 6.8. If needed, amend your soil with compost or aged manure, and perform a pH test to ensure optimal conditions. Peppers are sun worshippers, needing at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight daily. Good air circulation is also crucial to prevent diseases. You can start peppers from seeds or transplants. Seeds offer more variety but require patience and care, starting them indoors 8-10 weeks before the last frost. For a quicker start, transplants are a great option. Whichever method you choose, timing is key. Plant after the last frost when the soil is at least 60 degrees Fahrenheit and nighttime temperatures are consistently above 55 degrees. When you're ready to plant your peppers, start by digging a hole that's slightly deeper and wider than the root ball of your pepper plant. This extra space allows for the roots to spread out easily, giving the plant a better chance to establish itself. Before placing the plant in the hole, sprinkle a small amount of organic fertilizer or compost at the bottom. This initial nutrient boost is essential because it helps the plant get off to a strong start, providing it with the necessary elements to support healthy growth right from the beginning. Next, carefully remove the pepper plant from its pot. To do this without disturbing the roots too much, gently squeeze the sides of the pot to loosen the soil, then tip the plant sideways and slide it out, supporting the stem as you do. If the roots are tightly wound or circling the bottom of the pot, a condition known as being root bound, gently tease them apart with your fingers. This will encourage the roots to grow outward into the surrounding soil rather than continuing in a circular pattern. Once the plant is out of the pot, place it in the hole so that the root ball sits slightly deeper than it was in the pot, with the surrounding soil covering the root ball and a small portion of the stem. Planting the pepper slightly deeper encourages the growth of additional roots along the buried portion of the stem, which helps stabilize the plant and supports its overall growth. After positioning the plant in the hole, fill in around it with the soil you dug out, gently pressing down to eliminate any air pockets. Air pockets can prevent roots from making good contact with the soil, which can lead to drying out and poor establishment. Once the plant is securely in place, water it thoroughly. This initial deep watering is crucial. It helps settle the soil around the roots, ensuring good contact between the roots and the soil, which is vital for the plant's ability to absorb water and nutrients. Additionally, this deep soak helps the plant overcome any initial transplant shock and kickstarts its growth in its new environment. If you're planting directly into the ground, don't forget spacing. Pepper plants typically need about 18 to 24 inches between them, depending on the variety. Proper spacing ensures they get enough light and air, which is key to preventing disease and promoting healthy growth. Prepare your planting site by loosening the soil to a depth of about 12 inches, especially if it's compacted or heavy clay. This allows the roots to penetrate deeply, promoting strong, healthy growth. If your soil isn't well draining or lacks organic matter, work in compost or well-rotted manure to improve its texture and fertility. Caring for your peppers involves mulching to conserve moisture, using a balanced fertilizer to keep them thriving, and consistent deep watering to encourage strong root development. Start with mulching. Apply a 2 to 3 inch layer of organic mulch around the base of your plants. This helps conserve moisture, regulate soil temperature, and keep those pesky weeds at bay. Just be sure to keep the mulch a few inches away from the stem to prevent rot. When it comes to feeding your peppers, use a balanced fertilizer with equal parts nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, or choose one specifically formulated for vegetables. Fertilize when planting, and then periodically throughout the growing season to keep your plants thriving. Consistent watering is key, especially during dry spells. Deep watering encourages strong root development, so make sure you're giving your peppers a good soak rather than just a light sprinkle. Always water at the base of the plant to avoid wetting the foliage, which can lead to fungal diseases. For taller pepper varieties or those that produce heavy fruit, staking or using cages is a smart move. This keeps the plants upright and prevents the branches from breaking under the weight of the fruit. Knowing when to harvest your peppers is key to getting the best flavor, heat, and overall quality from your plants. The timing of your harvest can influence the taste, texture, and even the nutritional content of your peppers. Here's how to determine the perfect time to pick them. Peppers are typically ready to harvest when they've reached their full size and have developed their mature color, which can vary depending on the variety. For instance, bell peppers usually start green, and as they mature they can turn red, yellow, orange, or even purple, depending on the specific type. The color change not only indicates maturity, but also a change in flavor. Green bell peppers are slightly bitter and crisp, while those allowed to ripen to red or yellow will be sweeter and contain higher levels of vitamins A and C. For hot peppers, such as jalapeños, the stage at which you pick them affects their heat level. Jalapeños, for example, can be harvested when they are green for a milder heat, or you can leave them on the plant until they turn red for a spicier kick. Additionally, some hot peppers like cayennes and habaneros might start green and transition to a vibrant red or orange, signaling peak heat and flavor. To ensure you don't damage the plant or reduce its productivity, use pruning shears or scissors when harvesting. Carefully snip the stem just above the pepper, leaving a small portion of the stem attached to the fruit. This method prevents unnecessary stress on the plant, which can lead to reduced future yields. Avoid pulling or twisting the peppers off the plant, as this can cause branches to break or the plant to become uprooted, particularly if the peppers are heavy or the plant is still relatively young. Proper storage is crucial. Freshly picked peppers can be stored in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks. If you have a surplus, consider drying or freezing them for later use. Peppers are incredibly versatile in the kitchen, whether in salads, salsas, or as a grilled snack. They're also packed with vitamins A and C, antioxidants, and capsaicin, which has anti-inflammatory properties. To extend your harvest, try preserving your peppers by canning, pickling, or drying, and freezing them. This way, you'll have a steady supply of homegrown peppers to enjoy year-round. Don't forget to subscribe for more gardening tips and tricks. Until next time, happy gardening!